If this day feels like nothing more than a simple routine, Lord, help me remember this moment. Help me remember that holiness often unfolds quietly, without attention, without applause, and without anything dramatic on the surface. Today, I pause to bring myself before you just as I am, standing in the middle of an ordinary day, longing to notice your presence where I often overlook it. Mary and Joseph bring Jesus quietly to the temple. They do not arrive with fanfare. They do not draw attention to themselves. They are not there to impress anyone. They are simply faithful, faithful to the law, faithful to what you asked of them, faithful in the small, unseen obedience of showing up. Lord, teach me this kind of faith, a faith that does not need recognition, a faith that does not depend on emotion or excitement, a faith that shows up even when nothing feels special, important, or extraordinary. So often I believe that you are present only in the moments that feel powerful or inspiring. I look for you in breakthroughs, answers, and dramatic change. But today, you remind me that you are just as present in the routine, in repetition, and in quiet faithfulness. Simeon stands in the temple, waiting. He has waited a long time. Day after day, he comes to the same place, seeing the same people, watching the same ordinary families pass through. And yet his heart remains open. His eyes remain attentive. When others see only a child, Simeon recognizes hope. When others see something familiar, Simeon sees fulfillment. Lord, help me to wait like Simeon, not with frustration or impatience, but with trust. Help me to remain faithful even when days feel repetitive. Help me to believe that you are still working, even when I cannot see it. There are moments when my life feels uneventful, when my prayers feel routine, when my faith feels quiet and steady rather than passionate or intense. In those moments, I am tempted to think that nothing important is happening. But today, you remind me that this is often where you work most deeply. Help me to notice you in simple obedience, in choosing kindness when no one is watching, in doing my work with care, even when it feels unimportant, in loving the people you have placed in my life, even when it requires patience and sacrifice. Lord, open my eyes to your presence right where I am, not where I wish I were, not where I hope to be someday, but here, in this moment, in this place, in this ordinary day. Mary and Joseph offered what they could afford. They did not bring what others might consider impressive. They brought what was faithful, and you received it. Teach me that you do not ask me to give what I do not have. You ask me to give what I can, with a sincere heart. Sometimes I feel like my efforts are too small to matter, my prayers too simple, my faith too quiet, my life too ordinary. But you remind me today that faithfulness is never small in your eyes. Lord, help me to release the pressure to be extraordinary. Help me to stop measuring my faith by comparison. Help me to trust that walking steadily with you is enough. When my days are filled with routine tasks, remind me that these moments are not wasted. When I repeat the same responsibilities again and again, remind me that faithfulness is formed through consistency, not excitement. Simeon speaks words of peace after a lifetime of waiting. Anna worships day and night, quietly faithful, unseen by most. Their lives remind me that devotion is not always loud. Often it is hidden. Often it is patient. Often it is rooted in trust rather than results. Lord, strengthen my faith in the waiting. Strengthen my trust when I do not see immediate fruit. Teach me to believe that you are present even when my life feels still. There are days when I long for something new, something different, something more. But today, I ask you to help me be faithful in what you have already given me. Help me to care well for the responsibilities before me. Help me to pray faithfully even when my heart feels quiet. Let my faith be steady, Lord, not dependent on mood, not shaken by boredom, not discouraged by the lack of visible progress. Let my faith rest in the simple truth that you are near. Open my eyes to see you in ordinary conversations, in small acts of service, in moments of silence, in the quiet obedience of doing what is right, even when it goes unnoticed. Help me to trust that you are forming something within me through repetition, through patience, and through faithfulness in the ordinary. Lord, I place this day into your hands. I place my routine, my responsibilities, and my quiet efforts before you. Teach me to see them not as obstacles to holiness, but as the very place where holiness grows. May I walk through today with a gentle awareness of you. May I remain open to your presence in small moments. May I trust that nothing offered to you with love is ever wasted. Thank you for meeting me here, in the ordinary. Thank you for reminding me that faithfulness matters, even when nothing feels dramatic. I choose to trust you today. I choose to remain faithful. I choose to believe that you are present right where I am. Amen.